Alright, now you might be wondering why I bought this washer so large. And the reason being is because I'm going to be cutting it square to fit in here, because I need a washer that will not move around. And you will see why that is necessary in a bit. Make sure to keep in mind, if you're not wearing gloves, this is hot. Hell, it is even hot with gloves on. Going to trace the outside of the bracket here. Now you might be saying to yourself,
well, golly, he's putting permanent ink on that bracket. That's not going to come off.
I'm painting this, so it does not matter what I put on it. And you should keep that in mind as well, with whatever you are doing. If you're not planning on painting something, then you do not want to mark it up, do you? Alright, let's see how that fits. Alright, there we are, that fits right proper. Except for that, trim off that edge. Now it appears this bracket is catching underneath here. Alright, let's see if that's getting more room. Yes, I need to remove some more of that. Son of a bitch. Still causing a problem. Fine. Okay, now I need to find where to drill for the spring and ball. Now what I have here is a whiteboard marker. This should wipe off rather easily. I'm just going to coat it along this washer because I want to find the up and down positions of that ball bearing. So the washer, I want to place the peg in at an angle. Make sure it is not in the up or down position. Okay, whoa. Hold on there, buckaroo. That is the full up position and full down position. Right, work it back and forth. There we go. Fix that at the angle there. Okay, be careful not to lose the ball. There we go. Okay. Now hopefully I have some good accurate markings so I can drill the holes. Now it is a good idea to punch holes in metal before you drill, or else the drill bit can walk. There those go. Okay. That's ended up right there. Okay. Alright, so let's cross our fingers and hope this is the last fitting. Haha! Found that bitch. Of course, I have a whole bag of these bearings, so I'm not too concerned if I lose one. Okay. Okay. There it is. Hole 1, hole 2. Good job. Alright, now that is it. All I have to do is the other side. And I'm done with these pegs. except for tracking down some springs with the front. Alright, now since I had to drill out the rear foot peg bracket to fit the larger pinhole in the foot pegs, went to the hardware store and picked up some new pins here. And I need to cut them to fit, cut them to length here, which is going to be right there. So I need to take off these first two holes. Alright, now I want to bevel the edge of the pin here so it slides in more easily. Alright, now I have searched and searched online and at a metric cycle store for some foot peg springs which are going to work with these pegs in this bike, and I could not find any, so I'm going to have to alter the original springs. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is cut this spring to fit inside the peg here. Of course, I want to make sure that I leave enough, long enough to bend out. Go ahead and mark where I want to cut. I want to cut to there. Okay, now that looks good. Now let's see if I can heat this sucker up and bend it. Because I already tried bending it cold and that did not work. Alright, that looks nice and red. Come on, quickly. There we go. Now make sure you just want to heat up the part you intend to bend, or else you're going to end up with one sloppy spring. Okay, let's see if I have the right bend now. Okay, there we go. Alright. Firm. Good spring, good spring. Alright. Bravo for me. Look at that. Alright. Okay. Now I just get to pull this back out and match this bend with the other spring. Do the other side and I'm finished with these foot pegs.